Hi students, this is Anusha, your science teacher. Let us in first food components. Let's go with the letters do 2 now. So I have brought something to you in this video. Let's show you this. See why I brought this? Why I brought this, you know? You know why I brought this? Yes, there is a connectivity with our video to this. Let's see what is that. So, observe the given packet and list out the food components present in it. In the packets also we have discussed, right? Vitamins, minerals, fats and all are there in the food components. In these packets also there. You know, in your whatever you eat, your chips or your biscuits and all also contain all these food components. They will be written back of your packet what they contain. So let's go. See, table 1. You can take this table 1. Table 1, shall I draw it on the board? Yes. Table 1, I'll draw it on the board. See, let us do 2. So, in food items, what the information, the nutrition, ingredients, information will be, ingredients is something different from this food components. So, they will be giving ingredients. We have learned in our 6th class, isn't it? Ingredients they have given you. They have shown you the ingredients. But with that, they will give this food components also. So, let's see what are the food components. Yeah, here they have given, see, nutrition information. They have given nutrition information. So what is there in the nutrition information? You are going to write, means by eating this packet of this, you are going to get these are the nutrients added in this. Got it? Why they will indicate means these are the nutrients which are added in this. So let's see what is our first one. Ippy noodles. Ippy noodles. So in Ippy noodles, what you'll have? Let's see our nutrition information. Proteins 9.0 per 100 grams. Per 100 grams of Ippy noodles, you can say. Per 100 grams of Ippy noodles, what all you had? You had proteins. How many? 9.0. Carbohydrates 62.6, and more fat. Yeah, fat it is there 20.1. It is there. And next what is there? Vitamins and minerals are there. No vitamins and minerals are given here. No. Energy, protein, carbohydrates, of which sugar, fat, trans fat, saturated fat. These all are fats you can come into, but yes, minerals and these they did not give. So no. So what other, if any, what are there? Others, energy, in kilocalories they have given. And they have given trans fat and saturated fat and how much sugar they have added in grams they have given. So if other than these, if anything is there you are supposed to write. So let's write. See what are there. Energy they have given. More energy, carbohydrates will give, of course, but sugar. And what are added here? Sugar, trans fat, saturated fat. These all given there. Next, in grams they'll give. For 100 grams, how many grams of this is there? How many grams? So you can take it as what is more in all these things? In all these things, carbohydrates are there. So if you eat Yippee noodles, you are going to get carbohydrates, energy giving food. It's an energy giving food, isn't it? But always only this is not enough daily. You can take as a breakfast. Okay. Next. Next is our hide and seek biscuit packet. So what are the nutritions in this? We are going to look into it. Yeah, they have given here nutrition facts or information about per 100 grams. Approximately 100 grams of this hide and seek biscuit contains what we are going to learn in this. Okay, yeah, hide and seek. Next is hide and seek biscuit packet. Hide and seek biscuit packet. Chocolate biscuit packet, isn't it? It is. So let's see. What are there in this? In this, energy is there. 479 calories. Where in Yippee noodles it is 468 calories of kilocalories of energy it will give for 100 grams of it, and it will give you 479 kilocalories. And next is protein. Next is what? Protein. How much protein it consists of? Where is protein? Yeah, 5.9 grams. Grams. All grams only. You can take grams here only. You can take grams. So 5.9 grams. Next, carbohydrates. How much it contains? 73.4 grams. 73.4 grams. More than 100 grams of Yippee, you're going to get more carbohydrates in hide and seek. And next, which fat? 9.4. Fat is 9.4. And vitamins and minerals? No, they have not given about vitamins and minerals. Other sources same as them, like energy. They are going to give energy. Energy and sugars, trans fat, saturated fat, same. Trans fat and saturated fat. Saturated fat. Done? Yes. Hide and seek biscuit packet. These are all you are going to have. And next is here a milk powder. A milk powder is given. In that, what are the nutrients given? Yeah, nutrition information they will give. These many nutritions are there in this. What are there? Energy is there. Proteins, how many? 14.1. Pediasure. Milk powder. What all you had in milk powder? 462 kilocalories of energy you had. Proteins. Proteins, 14.1. For 100 grams, same. And saturated fatty, monosaturated, all are there. Cholesterol, calcium is there. Yes, these all are there. There are many things given here. Vitamins, vitamin K, all are given here. Yes, given. Fats, saturated fats are there. Yeah, saturated fat is there. Fat is there separately. 17.0 fat grams you are going to get. And next, your carbohydrates. How much carbohydrates you are going to get? 62.74. 62.74 grams of carbohydrates. Let us write here so that we not to write again grams. For 100 grams of food item, anything, they will be given 100 for 100 grams. How much Yippee, how much hide and seek, how much Pediasure, how much grams of carbohydrates are there, proteins are there, and vitamins are there. 14.1, 17.0. These all are the, and in this minerals and vitamins are also there. In hide and seek, minerals and vitamins are there? No. Yeah. This is a list. You can include more in your list also. You can include more. I have given you 3, right? Remaining, you are going to write. And one more thing you are here you to observe is, see, this green dot. green dot. Green dot of it indicates that it is a vegetarian food, and red dot of it indicates, see, green dot will be there. So before you buy anything, you are supposed to look at which food components you are going to get. And you know now, before you don't know, but now you know what is the food item you are going to get. And this green color you need to check, and more what you need to check here, your manufacturing date. Manufacturing date, see, packed on 27/5/20, best before 7 months from packing. They have given. But in some food items, what they'll give the manufacturing date and expiry date both. Otherwise they give like that, best before 12 months, best before, that you need to check. With these components, food components, you need to check those also. So we will keep it aside, and we'll go with the questions here down. Here are some questions given. The same thing, remaining two you are supposed to write. Okay, and you are going to answer these questions. See, what is the first question? What are the components found in biscuit packet? Hide and seek is our biscuit packet. What are the components you are going to find? Carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Our first answer is carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Down the questions are there, isn't it? You are going to write answer. Carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Why we have to learn about these ingredients, these food components and all, just to write in the exam? No, you need to apply in your daily life. Wherever you go, wherever you take something, you're supposed to, you should be not, if your father is taking, you should not stand like this. You have to check expiry date. You have to check whether it is a veg or a non-veg. We have to take what the food components we are going to get from this. From now, I hope you all will do this. And next, what components are most common in your list? What are the most common in our list? The same thing. Carbohydrates, proteins, minerals, fats are common. Carbohydrates and other sources like saturated and all, isn't it? Proteins and fats, like saturated fat and all, also very, very important. Next, do you find any vitamins and minerals in them? What are they? In this biscuit packet, do we find any vitamins and minerals? No, we don't find. And in Pediasure milk powder, you can find it, and more. So where do we write salt and sugar? If salt and sugars are there, you are going to add it in the, if chip packet is the chip packet, like your kurkure and all, the salt will be given. Any other is there? No, there you are supposed to write. Not in food components, there you are supposed to write. Next, are there any food items with similar components? Yes. Our yippee noodles and hide and seek. Okay, they are similar, you can say. Got it? And next, what are essential food? So why we need all these things? Just to write in the book, you don't need. You need to. Science is something which you apply to your daily life. Daily life you are supposed to apply to us. And when you learn this, don't learn simply. You have to apply in your daily life. And next, what are the essential components of food? Our food consists of carbohydrates. So our food consists of all we have learned, isn't it? What are those? All we are going to get from our food? We are going to get what? Carbohydrates. We have discussed, isn't it? Carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, and besides this you need to add what with this plus water, fiber food, that is roughages, fiber foods, and fibers are also you need to include. With this only we can make our diet very balanced one. The components present in food substance can be tested easily through simple experiments. So see, if we have no like our packed foods will have something written back, so that they have tested already in that 100 grams of that or a biscuit or something, how many components and how much components are there, what are the components. If we don't know, we can't do that much researches, but with a simple small experiments we can test our food items, food components, what are there. So let's go. Let us do 3. Let's go into let us do 3. In let us do 3, what you are going to learn? Let us do 3. What you are going to learn in this? Confirmation of presence of food components. Confirmation you have to confirm what is the food in this. See, while you are doing this, your question and answers in your textbook and the hard words play very important role. These carbohydrates, proteins and all you have to learn with the spellings. With the spellings you are supposed to write. See, we take supposed to do the experiments. Actually you need to take all these rice, potatoes, bananas, whatever you want to test you can take it. Okay, and let's start our test now. Our first test is test for starch. See, different types of food you collect. You collect oil, you collect like rice, like biscuits, whatever you want, curd, whatever you want, you can collect it. And we will do test for what are the food components, you know. These carbohydrates, proteins and the fats are main food components. In all those things we saw, in everything we saw, mainly commonly carbohydrates we saw proteins, we saw fats. These are the common things we have. So to test these carbohydrates, these proteins and starch, we have some different method to do. Different method and different with using different chemicals, we will test these food components are present in the food item or not. So let's do. First one is experiment 1. Experiment 1. What is our experiment 1? Test for starch. Test for starch. Test for starch. So, what is the test for starch? First, for prepare, this is page number 2. Here it is there, test for starch. Here. To test the starch, what you will do? Let us learn. See. First, you need to prepare for testing starch. For writing any experiment, remember, you need to write aim, material required. First you need to write this and you need to go to your lab to do it. Materials required, procedure, result or observation. Observation. This is the procedure. Before you want to do any test, before you are supposed to write this, and last you need to write your observation or result in a table form or a sentence form. So first let us write the experiment what you want to do first. Then we will get a clarity and what are the materials required we will get, and we will go to the experiment. Then do. See. First aim. First one is aim. What is the aim? To test starch in food items. Starch in food items. And second is Materials required. What all you need? First, iodine solution. Any food item. I'll take here potato. You can take any food item. Potato. You need to cut the potato and keep it. And pour one drop. And one plate, you can say. Next, procedure. First, prepare, dilute iodine solution. Prepare dilute iodine solution. Next, take a dropper, take a potato and cut it. Or rice you can take, or anything, rice you can take, or curd you can take, or chips you can take, anything you can take to check. Anything, whatever you want you can take. And third, and drop 3 to 5 drops of iodine solution. Dilute iodine solution, don't forget, dilute iodine solution on potato. Then what happens? That's all. So, what is our observation? Our observation. The place where you have dropped this iodine solution, the potato turns into dark blue or black. Result. Hence, we can say the starch is present. We can say starch is present. Present. So, this is our, so first what you need to take to prepare dilute iodine solution. What do you mean by dilute? Dilute is something, if you add water in that, it becomes diluted. Something like curd is there. To make it is dilute, you can add water to it. It becomes diluted. Like iodine solution will be there. Thick concentrated iodine solution will be there. If you add water to it, 2 to 3 drops of water, then it becomes dilute iodine solution. Dilution to the lesser the concentration. The original one will have more concentration, it will have less concentration. So to prepare dilute iodine solution, what you need to take? You need to take, you need to add iodine solution, like water, isn't it? Dilute iodine solution. I'll write it there, wait. Dilute iodine solution. Take iodine solution and add water to this. 2 to 3 drops of water you add. 2 to 3 drops of water you add. It becomes dilute. it becomes what? Dilute. Dilution is very, very important in all the chemistry experiments. Dilute, unit concentration is something different from dilute. If you add water to it, becomes dilute. Okay, if tablet is there, if you add water to the tablet, it becomes diluted, isn't it? Dilute. If you add water to something, it becomes dilute. Next, aim. What? To test starch in food items. Iodine solution, dilute iodine solution you can take, and potato and a dropper and a plate. Procedure: prepare iodine solution first. Take a potato and put that potato, and on that you add 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution. 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution. If it turns into dark blue or black, it shows that it has starch in that. Otherwise, there will be no starch. If something food item you have added, it does not turn into black or a blue, it means that it has no starch, no test, no confusion. Isn't it? It has no starch. So I'll read out experiment for you in the textbook once. So preparation of dilute iodine solution. Take a test tube or a cup, add 2 drops of iodine solution to it. Then dilute it with water till it becomes yellow or brown in color. Yellow or light, it becomes light yellow or brown in color. Till then you add water to it. So the yellow or brown in color shows you that it has become diluted. Next, take a sample of food item, whatever you want to test, and add few drops of it. Rice. Take in a bowl, you take rice, add 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution. If it becomes blue or a dark blue or a black, it shows that it has starch in that. If the food item what you have taken, if it does not turn into blue or a black, it means that you have no starch in that food item. So, thank you.